I know it's been a little while. I'm sorry, I've been busy, but I don't think this is something I can stay quiet about. Now, the Graf Zeppelin. Where do we begin with the Graf Zeppelin? Um, I honestly think everyone really needs to take a step back from the criticism of the ship itself, and we need to be a little bit more aware of the circumstances surrounding the ship. Now, it got pushed through production quickly. I think it's pretty obvious to all of us now that Wargaming wanted it out for Gamescom, which they did successfully manage to get it out for. Personally, I don't have an issue with this so much, you know. They're trying to do a good thing for a major event that is applicable to the industry they're in. Like, you can't condemn them for that. You know, the fact that the ship wasn't properly, I would say, balanced, ready, any of those sorts of words in time is unfortunate. But I don't think we can get too mad at them for that. I mean, I've done it. I'm pretty much in the process of doing it right now. We've all handed in things just to reach a deadline, knowing it's not our best work. Now, in saying that, does that excuse the ship for being almost as bad as a Strike Lexington? No. But I do think we do need to look at this with open eyes. Look, they've already said they are going to make amendments to it based on the fact of deep sea torpedoes when they come out. Personally, I'm not honestly that happy with that justification, but at the end of the day, they are going to make revisions to it. Now, from a public standpoint, for those who don't know, I love my CVs. I'm all for premium CVs. I've been pushing for them for as long as possible. When I originally saw the Graf Zeppelin, I was like, I need that ship. And I feel like a lot of us were also that way. Now, of course, I was very disappointed on its release, given how it performed on its release, in my opinion, and I wasn't overly happy with the justifications that were given to it under that circumstance. So I can completely hear you, and I'm not trying to dismiss the fact that you guys are disappointed by it. But for those people who bought it and are now complaining, you know, I didn't know how the ship was going to perform, I don't have a lot of pity for you. The ship is on sale, I believe, until the 7th, which is best part of 2 weeks. You didn't have to buy it initially. Unfortunately, all of your community contributors, both EU and NA, the revisions, we didn't get a chance to review them before they went live, so we couldn't offer you the most up-to-date information on the ship. I know that now we have had that opportunity, a lot of contributors have warned you against it, and that would be my consensus as well. But you didn't have to buy it straight off the bat the moment it hit the store. If you can drop $50 to $60 on a ship without knowing how it plays, then, you know, if the money is that big of a deal, you would have done a little bit more research into the ship, or waited for your favorite community contributor to release something before you purchased it. So, yes, I understand your resentment on the ship. I was super excited for it. I love how the ship looked. I love the potential of the ship. But they just got it wrong. Now, again, they were trying to do something cool for Gamescom in Germany, so they released a German premium ship. Awesome. They were trying to do something different with the ship. Good. I commend them on that. It didn't work out, but, you know, that happens sometimes. And they've already stated they do intend to fix it. Honestly, although I think Wargaming didn't quite approach this ship in the right direction, I think they are taking steps to fix it, if you will. Now, I don't think this ship is ever going to be a one-time release. You know, when they make those changes, I'm pretty sure we're going to see it back in the store again. So if you don't want to, I would highly recommend just hold off. There is no need for us as our community, as players, to get so upset over something so menial. They are going to fix it. I mean, it might take them a week, a month, 2 months. I know all the community contributors are going to be super frustrated within that time period. But it would be one thing if Wargaming was like, here you go, here's a ship that, you know, our contributors are telling us isn't ready, but we're not going to do anything about it in the future. You know, and I think that's the main thing to take away from this, is that Wargaming is planning to fix it. And that at the end of the day, guys, you don't have to buy it yet. It will come back around. It will be available again. Slurred my words there a little bit. It will be available again. So just take a step back from it, you know. at the end of the day, it's not a strike Lexington, at least. Take a step back, enjoy the other ships we've got coming out. You know, Royal Navy battleships are coming out. The only line I can think of off the top of my head. I'm kind of doing this off the top of my head, can't you tell? But look, guys, there's plenty of things in the pipe work. Every company, every person, you know, we've all rushed something at some point in our lives, and us condemning, you know, the publishers, the developers over it isn't going to get us anywhere. We can make our concerns be heard, make our opinions be heard, sure, but attacking them over this, it's not worth your time to do. They've stated they're going to make changes. We can wait for those changes, and hopefully when they come, the changes down the pipeline, we'll be given ample time to test them, and we'll be given ample time to promote it to you guys at the community so you can make wise and informed decisions. Anyway, guys, fact of the matter is, I know I'm going to be asked this a lot on the stream. Will I buy the ship? Not at the moment. Will I play the ship on the stream? Probably not at the moment. It's not a ship that, in its last form, I enjoyed. And I think it's not well balanced. What's worse, Strike Lexington or the Graf Zeppelin? Strike Lexington's still worse. So guys, keep smiling, keep shipping. I mean, just take a little perspective on the situation. It's not the end of the world. They've stated they're going to fix it. We just have to be patient while they do. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to be out for a little bit longer. I've got to finish my school assignment and probably submit it half done, just like the Graf Zeppelin. It happens. But the stream will be back soon. If you guys are interested to kind of get a grip on what's happening with the stream, please follow my Twitter. It's going to be the best way to follow me for updates when the stream is coming back. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a lovely weekend and keep on shipping.